Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
How about that?
Alright, fuck the intro. We're here. It's the JB Sports Radio Show. It's June 7th. It's 2020. Or what the January 7th. Fuck! I'm in a mood and a half today. Of all days you probably should have taken off, dummy, today would have been today. I mean, fuck!
Jesus.
Of all days dummy should have taken the day off, today would have been a good one.
I'm gonna try to use all my brain power not to say anything stupid.
Right. D's here. I can already feel the tension on the call. Words are going to be exchanged between me and this fucker today. The title of the video says it all. It's the Red Sox witch hunt, and that's exactly what it is. It's a fucking witch hunt. I'm upset. I'm in a fucking mood and a half today. Like, I really am. Oh, my God. And for those of you out there, by the way, I want to get this out of the way. First of all, I want to preface this by saying kill yourself, if I may. For those of you out there thinking that it's a shtick when I yell at dummy, if you honestly believe that's a shtick, again, kill yourself. Are you listening, dummy?
Oh, I'm listening.
All right.
I know it's not.
Because let me tell you, if you think it's rough on the air, I mean, what I say to him off the air is it's pretty rough too.
It's a double whammy usually.
Yeah, it's you know, it just so happened the one time that I uploaded to Patreon, I was recording. You know, that was probably the worst I've done off the air, but I've done that before. I've reamed him out before for being an absolute just incompetent retard. But anyway, I digress. I'm in a bad mood. I gotta tell you, I have no fucking idea how to explain this. For like the past 6 days, I have been so stupidly tired all the time. Like, I cannot get untired. It doesn't matter how much I sleep. It doesn't matter how much I fucking relax. I can't find energy. I don't know if it's because I quit drinking soda. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But fucking corrupted, I drank 3 cups of coffee and I was ready. I was literally ready to go to Iran. Like, I was pumped. But I can't fucking find energy right now. I'm sitting here like a fucking homosexual drinking a blackberry seltzer water, trying to find energy. And on top of it, I got to deal with Dummy. I got to deal with D, who's excited because the Red Sox are now under investigation for sign stealing.
Lo and behold, where did that take place, JB?
What?
Would you like to enlighten the chat or our audience where this cheating took place?
On the baseball field?
Yes. It was against the Dodgers.
No, it wasn't. See that?
Second team. You guys, do you realize you're
No, that's
associated-
incorrect. Shut up. That's incorrect. It did not happen during the World Series. Read the articles. They had league officials monitoring. No, you didn't. Clearly you didn't.
I read the articles. I mean, but who's to say they didn't cheat during the Dodgers thing?
Which one did you read? The LA Times? Big shocker there. Oh, the LA Times taking the side of the Dodgers. Wow. That's because they're tired of writing about their team choking every fucking time there's a big game. Fuck.
You know, it's just I understand your frustration and being associated with the
No,
Yankees.
you don't understand my frustration. We every time we win a fucking World Series, it's followed with controversy. You guys know anything about that? Oh, that's right. No, because you guys don't know how to win one.
Maybe we should start cheating and stealing signs too, just like you guys, right?
Well, we didn't steal signs in the World Series. They had league officials monitoring the goddamn video replay room. It's in the articles. They say it's unlikely that it happened in the World Series because they had league officials monitoring. What the fuck?
I mean, you act like you were there, man. I'm just saying.
I was there. I was with them the whole way.
I mean, okay, look, I'm gonna kind of break my rules here, and as much as I want to support the Dodgers and keep pissing you off, listen. We talked about this the last time when we were talking about the Astros. I think it was when they got caught sign stealing or whatever. Listen, it fucking happens all the time in baseball. I don't know why. Just because you get caught or you're under investigation means that like it just never fucking happens with anyone else. It happens with everybody. I'm pretty sure the fucking Dodgers do it too.
They're focusing on the champions.
Considering how badly fucking Kershaw chokes all the time, and it just all of a sudden gets exposed in the last 5 years, like who's to say that these guys didn't, cheat as well or whatever? It's just, I don't know why the fuck this is even a topic, to be honest.
The fact of the matter is, it's because the Astros are in the midst of a dynasty right now. The Red Sox won the World Series in 2018. They're going to focus on those teams.
Right.
Every team in baseball, I don't care who you're a fan of. I don't care if you're a fan of the Pittsburgh Butt Pirates. I don't care if you're a fan of the Toronto Blue. I don't care who you're a fan of. Every team does this. And I'm just warning you ahead of time. If this is a fucking prank caller, I'm going to find out where you live. 570.
Hi. So who am I talking to? What's your name?
Fuck! Why did I take that call? Jesus Christ, man.
Retards.
Yeah. Why, is your meter going off?
It is. Fellow retards can detect them.
Like, why? Why don't... Fuck. I want to be in a good mood.
I want the Dodgers to cheat. I just want fucking World Series, please.
Yeah. Why not?
Like, I don't even care if they blatantly just get caught. Like, pay the fine. Who gives a shit?
Right. Listen, I'm just saying. Like, if you want to win, some form of cheating probably has to happen.
Seriously.
You have to get an edge. I'm all for... dude, I think, honestly, they ought to have a buffet of steroids before every MLB game. I am all for steroids. I am all for seeing balls get fucking croqueted to the moon. I don't give a fuck if people use steroids. I love seeing home runs. Dude, you remember when Mark McGwire went to the Cardinals and the fucking guy, every time he hit a home run, he was running around the bases like he was a G.I. Joe? He looks so uncomfortable. He had fucking pecs. He had like 2 basketballs for pecs. I mean, the guy was roided out of his mind. But who cares? We love Mark McGwire. By the way, I just want to say, first of all, Ken Rosenthal, we may need to Qasim Soleimani him. Because...
Yeah?
Yeah. Because this guy's a fucking terrorist. Ken Rosenthal is a terrorist. And while we're at it, the LA Times are terrorists, the Athletic are terrorists, and Mike Fiers needs to go fuck his mother.
What's wrong with the LA Times?
What do you mean? Fucking biased shit newspaper. By the way, the Athletic, I tried to read their article. I tried to read it. I got 2 paragraphs in, and they wanted you to pay or start a free trial to read the full article.
Yeah.
How sad are you? So we got 2 LA-based fucking newspapers like, oh, the Red Sox cheated. Yeah, oh, okay. Fuck off. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's not frustrating in a sense that like we're being targeted. It's the frustration comes from the retardation of the media.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I really do. I want baseball to be back right now. I'm ready. I need baseball. Okay.
I don't mind waiting.
I bet you don't.
Fuck that.
But I'm ready for baseball to start. I need baseball in my life. You don't understand. I'm a cranky fuck when I don't have baseball in my life. All right? That's just a fact. But to keep baseball in the headlines with horse shit like this is just such a stretch, and it's stupid. It really is. By the way, guys, we need to tweet out the link to the show.
Hey, this is James. James Ritchie. How you doing today, bud? Well, I'm doing good.
I tweet out the
How's
link.
everything doing with you? Your mom's doing okay then?
Let's write this out.
Ha! Well, yep, that's my foot. Listen, about that apartment we
foot?
spoke about, I'm ready
What?
to buy it. I think we can close it then.
What is going on?
You're not ignoring old Jimmy boy, are you?
Wait, what?
What do you mean? It's me, James, Jimmy Boy Ritchie. I've known you for how many years? We're buying the apartment. You said you put in $40,000 in equity.
How many times have you fucked your
that's a lot,
sister,
actually.
Jimmy?
No. We have a deal. It's me, James. I've been calling you for 3 months about this deal. Your name is on the contract.
It's enough of that. What did he say about his foot?
That is something was wrong, like his foot hurt or something like that.
All right. But, yeah, I got to get the link out there real quick.
I tweeted it out.
Okay.
And I retweeted dummies too. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to reluctantly choose to do this, but, Dummy, what do you think about this situation?
Dee and I kind of talked about it a little bit before the show. We honestly came to the conclusion that everybody in baseball cheats at one point or another, it seems like. And it's just kind of bullshit that now it's just become like a witch hunt over one team when it's probably a league issue and not just a single team issue.
Right. Well, it's a two-team issue at this point. It's the Astros and it's the Red Sox. And it's like, honestly, why didn't the Astros kill us in the ALCS in 2018? Why didn't they beat us? If they were such masterful fucking cheaters, why didn't they beat us? Oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's because the Red Sox were better cheaters. Who wanted to say that? D, was you thinking that?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay. But, hang on a second. I got a poll coming in here. Okay, so the poll from yesterday, by the way, I want to bring this up. The poll from yesterday, who's hotter, Gal Gadot or Margot Robbie? As Vito liked to say, Margot Robbie. Sounds like a fucking Star Wars character. Margot Robbie. 53% victorious Gal Gadot.
Not surprised.
She is beautiful. D, I didn't get your take on this, by the way. Who do you think's hotter, Margot Robbie or Gal Gadot?
I had to think about it for a second, but nah, man, Gal Gadot. Easily. I don't know what it is about her. She's just like, I feel like she's like never gonna age, dude.
She's a goddess.
Whereas Margot Robbie, like, you can kind of start to see like, maybe you're not gonna look that hot in a couple of years.
But you think she's going to age like cheese, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, it's tough. I mean, listen, we can exercise ourselves until that moment comes. No pun intended. Dummy, what about you? I don't remember what you said. Did you say Margot Robbie or did you say Gal Gadot?
I brought up Gal Gadot. I think she's much harder, dude.
You didn't bring up Gal Gadot. Someone in the chat brought up Gal Gadot.
I mentioned it, but I think I got it before the chat.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I think I did. But definitely her. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it's because she looks more, like, exotic, quote unquote. But
Dummy, did you do your job today?
I haven't yet. We haven't had a chance to bring it up yet.
No. I'm not talking about that. That's one of the parts of your job. The other one is, what's in the headlines? What kind of news do we have for the show today?
I was looking at it before the show.
Okay, share some of them.
Real quick. Let me pull it up.
Jesus Christ!
Just to sideline really quickly, the media should really start focusing again on Domingo German or German, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I liked it when the Yankees were in fucking hot shit for that.
Yeah, I like how that's a great point, D. Let's talk about the fact that there may be some sign stealing going on. Let's talk about that fact. Or maybe just maybe, we can talk about the fact that Domingo Gurman decided to use his wife's face as a batting cage and now has been suspended for 83 games. Let's talk about that maybe. But no, we have more pressing matters. The more pressing matter is there may be a possibility, maybe like a 5% chance that the Red Sox kind of signed Stoll. Fuck off. Unbelievable what's going on right now in the baseball world. Are we this fucking desperate? Jesus Christ. Shout out to TSS in the chat. Man is on a he's on a video bender, man. This guy's he really is tearing it up here lately. The numbers are starting to go up. I notice people are starting to file in. This, you know what sucks, man, is I'm worried about our main channel. So today I'm going to upload the post show that we put on Patreon. I'm going to upload that to our main channel, which now is officially no longer allowed to be monetized according to YouTube.
Did they give you an explanation at all, or did they just send you that?
Just said I'll read it. I'll read it out loud. I'll share this information with my fans. As of yesterday at 4:50 a.m., JB Sports Radio. During a recent review, our team of policy specialists carefully looked over the videos you've uploaded to your channel, JB Sports Radio. We found that a significant portion of your channel is not in line with our YouTube partner program policies. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize, and you will not have access to monetization tools and features. Upon further investigation, you will no longer be monetized. I wonder why that is. Could it be our politics?
So does that mean we could just go all out with the videos now?
Yeah, it's good. That's actually a really good point. Does that mean we can just use any fucking song in the world now since we're not being copyrighted?
We probably can't use the songs, but in terms of saying things, I'd say we'd be in the clear.
Why can't we use people's songs if we're not making money off the video?
I think the companies could still potentially take them down based on that. Even though we're not monetizable, they still can.
Yep.
That's kind of lame.
I think Shell's right. I think Shell is 1,000% right. She says, what the fuck is that bullshit? Time for you to get Streamlabs. What was it you, D, that's saying that you could help me with Streamlabs?
Yeah, I need to look a little more into it because I haven't used it in a while, but I can definitely help out in that department.
We'll look into that in the next month or so. We'll try to get that going the next couple of weeks. Maybe once or twice after the show, D, we can kind of start, experiment with that a little bit.
We'll also get together and get come up with some, like, I guess, gifts for the donation tiers and all that.
Yes, and I did tell people yesterday, because I believe this came up yesterday, or was it Friday? I can't. Dummy, was it Friday or was it
yesterday?
Yesterday, about the Streamlabs. I will not. Again, I want to reiterate this. That there won't be donation like jingles. Like, I'm not going to have the show interrupted if we're having... That's one thing that I don't like. If we're having a discussion, I don't want a donation to come through and interrupt the show. I have no problem announcing who's donating and what they have to say. I have no problem with that. But I want to be able to control the flow. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that makes sense.
It'll pop up on the screen and you'll see it. And like D said, we'll get some GIFs. I'm sure we can find, Jesus Christ, we can use the GIF on the screen if we wanted to, of
That's a good GIF.
Gal Gadot and fucking lingerie. But we definitely do need to look into Streamlabs because, honestly, we probably would have made a little bit more money through Streamlabs, through Bliss Thursdays for the months we did it. But because all we had was the Super Chat option, and I think a lot of people prefer Streamlabs. So I don't know. We'll have to look into it, D. TSS2 says, I think this has to do with the recent changes to YouTube's terms of service. All right.
Very true, too.
I mean, Jesus Christ. We're not for kids. What the fuck do you want to... You're either for kids or you're not.
Yeah, seriously.
It's cut and dry. Like, what do you think? I was saying I was down the middle? That kids might be able to watch my show?
No.
What the fuck is going on here, man?
What?
What was that?
Ah,
Was that you, dummy?
that was me.
What was that? What?
It was D.
Oh my God! So can we talk about Vito and his microphone now that he's not here?
A little bit, if
My
you really
goodness.
want to.
Vito was very funny on the show yesterday.
We never discussed this, but I'm gonna make it public. One of JB's greatest hits moments. I don't know if you guys watched the TSS. I'm pretty sure everyone did. But the infamous queefing noise, I'm calling it right now. I think it was Vito.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Vito too.
Oh yeah. 1,000% Vito. 1,000%. But the part that makes it funny is the fact that he goes, I don't even know what that is.
That was
he damn well
fantastic.
knew who it was.
Young, but Commissioner Gordon isn't. I'm just giving the evidence.
Oh.
People, Jeffrey Wright is not young, but Commissioner Gordon isn't either. No. Who is that? I can't take it anymore! I can't take the fucking queefing anymore!
I don't even know who that is.
That was the most guilty. I don't even know who that is.
I mean, I don't want to single him out. But listen, dude, me and Dummy, say what you want about Dummy, but me and him are pretty in sync when it comes to you talking. A lot of times when you go on your rants or you're discussing something, we mute ourselves. So,
Yeah.
like, you know, I mean, I'm just saying. You know, I'm not saying it was him, but at the same time.
Yeah, I won't disagree with that. You know, you both are pretty good about that. Well, Dummy's not that great about it. I mean, he's pretty documented for being a fuck up when I'm trying to
I mean,
talk.
I fucked up yesterday. We already know that.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah, it did. What happened yesterday? I'm trying to remember. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news according to Bleacher Report, coming in hot off the presses. MLB set to investigate the Red Sox. Major League Baseball statement the commissioner made clear in a September 15, 2017 memorandum to clubs how seriously he would take any future violation of the regulations regarding use to... Shut the fuck up! Fucking Christ! MLB to launch investigation into whether 2018 Red Sox illegally used video replay feeds to steal signs during games. You call it cheating, I call it ingenuity. You call it cheating, I call it brilliance. Say what you want, folks. Video replay is a part of the game today. It's a part of the game. What it's used for is none of your fucking business.
True.
Oh, look at the cutie pie who came in the chat. Oh, there he is.
Oh, look at him.
Hey, Pookie.
That mongoloid fuck.
Hey, you better watch your mouth. I mean, he put you in a body bag last week.
Yeah, I'm going to put him in one this week.
He called you a head ass. You can't come back from that.
Yeah, I can't come back from that. Minnesota trash.
Oh, my goodness. Dummy definitely does have issues with not just people from Minnesota, which I have an issue with somebody from Minnesota.
Motherfucker.
Minnesota, motherfucker! Here we go, motherfuckers! All right. What was I saying?
He has a weird shaped head.
It's because he's, he's a waterhead.
You could literally put a cinder block next to him and you wouldn't tell the difference.
Tell us more about that, D. I got to take a phone call.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, they have the fucking same shaped head.
Okay.
It's like literally a fucking cinder block.
I'm on the
And
air
he's
right now.
as stupid as one, too.
Alright. Oh, there you go. Thought you'd been done by now.
I got a little bit
Jeez.
more, but
No
what's up?
reaction.
No,
I
it
was
wasn't
gonna
funny.
get a coffee.
Oh, okay, all right.
I have a green thing, but I didn't know.
I
was
guess
gonna get
everyone
my diet
deserves to get
coffee, but-
bombed every now and then.
Which is
Yeah, you know, even
I
you.
don't know if you wanted me to get an extra cup, like an empty cup.
I like how the
Maybe
call even
use
left.
Some of it,
It's sad.
'cause I usually can't
Yeah, you
drink
didn't
a
have
whole
enough.
venti of that. Because I can't drink ice
Nah,
cream.
listen,
but the
No,
milk's too
that's
fast.
okay.
I
I'm
mean,
good.
I know we kind of wrapped it up with this whole cheating shit, but I mean,
Alright, bye-bye.
you and I talked about it, dummy. Listen, I think it's bullshit, to bring up shit that, like, I mean, what was it, like 2 years ago now? It was in 2017, 2018, is that what they're claiming?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was fucking forever ago.
It's like, dude, like, who the fuck cares? Even if they did cheat,
Jesus
like,
Christ,
what the
I didn't
fuck
know-
does it
I
matter?
didn't know I
Where's our
didn't
World
mute.
Series at? Does that give us one now?
Yeah,
No,
seriously.
It's like, fuck, man. And then it's like, okay, even if it wasn't used during the World Series, like
You guys hear
JB
me?
said it wasn't. I mean, I think it was, but it's just me. Even if it wasn't used during the World Series, like, those teams sucked anyways. Like the Yankees, they probably would have lost to the Astros anyways. It's like no one's fate changes. The Red Sox were fucking white hot. What were they?
I have a
Fucking cheating all
question.
season long.
Yeah, seriously.
It's just
It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, listen,
JB,
here's the fact of
oh.
the matter. JB, what?
Nothing. Keep going.
The fact of the matter is the Red Sox smashed the Astros in 5 games. Okay?
Right.
We smashed the Dodgers in 5 games. There was no competition. And if you want to chalk that up to we stole every part of the game, do you understand the allegation that is? You're insisting that we stole every aspect of the game from our defense to our offense. You're assuming that our offense was because of sign stealing. You're assuming that our defense was because of sign stealing. The fuck are we talking about here? By the way, I'm being told that my phone call could be heard on the air.
What phone call?
The phone call I took, you fuckhead.
Oh.
Well, I mean, your shit. That's why I was like, oh, I guess the guy just left.
You know what I think it is? I muted my Skype microphone and not my live microphone. So everybody probably just heard Keish like, hey, you want a coffee? I'm like, no, I'm good.
Not in your shit.
That was compelling radio.
Yeah. I mean, you know what bothers me the most? Is that you guys won a World Series, and then you celebrated by sending us Joe Kelly.
That's true. That's true. We sent you guys a party favor.
Like, you guys beat us in 5 games, and then you're like, huh, good job, guys. Here's Joe Kelly.
Guy who arguably cost you the World Series.
I mean, I can fucking go on the mound, put on some shitty-ass fucking glasses, and pitch better than him.
I don't know what you're
Yikes.
talking about. I thought he did pretty good for you guys.
You fucking asshole.
So what did you say about Minnesota being a waterhead? I missed that.
I just compared his intelligence to a cinder block, which his head looks like.
Oh, I thought we were talking about hot take. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if we can say his name here, but we'll call him Minnesota Cinder Block.
I mean, we can say his name here.
Okay, well, Viking fan, it's just you're looking dude.
Although I'm banning it now, and I am officially integrating Minnesota Cinder Block.
Listen, I don't want to sound gay, but
Good luck with that.
I don't want to call you out for this, JB. But you and I have both seen Frozen 2, right?
Oh yeah.
You remember those fucking stone people in the movie? That's what fucking Minnesota Vikings.
You're right. He's the trolls.
The trolls, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, they just roll around. There is evil magic here. That's Minnesota, but instead he rolls across the fucking ground, to where Anna and Elsa are, and then he just says,
Here we go, motherfuckers.
"Oh my God! Listen, there's nothing gay about watching Frozen 2.
It's a good movie.
I will admit to everyone right now, I'm a Disney movie guy. I love Disney movies. I love them. And if you don't like them or you don't love them, that's fine. But if you're gonna judge me, you can go fuck your mother. Frozen 2, I've seen twice, D. Twice. I had to go watch it on my daughter's birthday. That's all she wanted to do. But yeah, I've seen it twice. Good movie. Good flick. It really is. I wonder how much money that movie's made now. Probably $1 billion, right?
Yeah, I think it's $1 billion.
I mean, that's
I assume so.
Dummy, get on that. I want to know how much money that movie's made.
I know it definitely topped the first one.
Just don't use your typewriter, please.
I told you I got a new one.
Yeah, you told me that, but I could still hear you typing.
Can you really?
Yeah.
God, dude, I tried to make this one as quiet as possible.
I mean, again, it's not as bad as your old one where it sounded like you were fucking sending a telegraph in World War One, but it's a little better. I can still hear it though. But the old one was like.
According to quite a few websites, it's made $1.33 billion, and it's on its track to be the highest-grossing animated movie ever.
Really?
Not surprising.
Well, they set the original record. Frozen did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, the first Frozen movie set that record. So it's outdoing itself. And listen, I know, surprise, surprise, I'm going to talk about it, but I'll tell you straight up, I actually think that Frozen 2 is better than Frozen. I actually enjoyed this movie more than I did the first one. And when I came out of the theater and I said, you know what, I think I like that one better. We actually watched Frozen the next day, just to kind of freshen up. I still stand by it.
I think story-wise, the second one is better. I can see little kids enjoying the first one better.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the story to the second movie is great. Kevin Carter in the chat says 3 out of 4 are very powerful teams that are strong to the wild card winners this weekend, Shell. I must have missed that, what they're talking about. I'm assuming they're talking football. Lorenzo 214 says he loves Disney movies but doesn't love Marvel. That owns Disney. That's correct. It's a great observation.
I mean, okay. Sounds cool.
It's a great observation. Yes, I don't like Marvel.
I would like to have some of the stuff he's smoking, please.
Lorenzo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a dirty Italian. Fuck him.
Oh.
By the way, can we talk about the fact that Vito is an anti-Semite?
I mean, he very well might be, if not already.
He was dropping Jew jokes yesterday around every corner.
He did one Hindu joke as well.
He did throw a Hindu joke in there as well. Did you hear any of that, D?
I did. He made me look like a saint.
You know what was funny?
I don't know about that, D.
D goes, well, what did D say yesterday? Oh, I can't find it. It's so far up there, but he was all like, he goes, I'm gone for one day and you all turned racist.
Yeah.
Shell says Vito was savage yesterday. It's true. You know what's funny? We were talking about Zachary Levi from Shazam. And
right.
I was like, oh, yeah, Zachary Levi. And then Vito goes, oh, yeah, a Jew.
Yeah, I did.
Just shoehorned it in there. I was like, wow. And I was like, yeah, as if that narrows it down in Hollywood.
Wait, is he really a Jew?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And how does Vito know that?
He's Italian. Italians and the Jews don't exactly mix well. I don't usually do this, but I have to apologize to Dummy.
What?
Yeah. So the fact I'm doing this on the air frustrates me, but credit to me. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of the people, and I have integrity as far as the eye can see. So yesterday you made a joke that clearly me and Vito just didn't get. I was so ready to just bite your fucking head off. I didn't realize that you were making a great joke. And nobody caught it. No, to be fair, the joke really sucked and no one caught it. But I got what you were trying to say, because after he made the third or fourth Jew joke, Dummy's line was, is your last name German? And obviously he was trying to, get the Nazi joke out there. Next time, think twice. That joke sucked, by the way. I'm only apologizing because, what am I? I'm not, now that I think about it, I'm not apologizing.
Because it went right over your
Why
head.
am I apologizing right now? Your joke sucked and you're fucking retarded. It's not my fault that your joke was so bad nobody got it. Why did I just... No. I revoke my apology.
Jack got it. Oh.
I revoke my apology.
Jesus.
It sucked. It was a bad joke, and I'm not apologizing because your joke was so bad I didn't get it. No, fuck that. Stupid. That was irresponsible of me. But credit to me for allowing to walk the plank. But I'm giving it back on the boat. Fuck that. All right, dummy. So you've had about 15 minutes. What's in the headlines?
Besides that Frozen 2 stuff that I looked up, not a whole lot. There's some
What
news
Frozen
on
2 stuff?
Oh, I looked up the Frozen 2 numbers. And
I
stuff
had you do that.
What did you hear about who's looking into who's looking into the ex-Cowboys coach? What the fuck was his name?
Oh, Jason Garrett. Yeah, I saw he was. Saw he was going to be an offensive coach for the Giants, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say, apparently, that's what I was just about to bring
Shut up,
up.
dummy. Can we have a conversation, please?
Yeah, no problem. I'll just hop over here.
Thank you. So, what? Fuck, go do your job. Go look up some headlines. What are you doing? Did I not 15 minutes ago say pull headlines up? Yeah, dummy,
Also,
yes or no?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, definitely. So definitely get the fuck on finding some headlines. Do your job.
Also, I don't know if you guys talked about this yesterday
Fuck.
about who the Cowboys signed for their head coach.
Mike McCarthy, we talked about it yesterday.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Big fat bumbling idiot. Dude, you know why Jerry Jones hired him, right?
No, I don't.
He's a fucking yes man.
Is that what it is?
Just like Jason Garrett was a yes man. Jerry Jones doesn't want to coach. Could you imagine how quick Jerry Jones would be 6 feet under if Bill Belichick was coaching in Dallas?
Yeah, that's true.
It's just he needs these yes men marching across his fucking football field.
To add on to that, one of the headlines for that is it looks like he's signed a 5-year deal with the Cowboys.
Oh. Yeah, what I was hearing too is that he's realistically only going to be there for like 2 years because I guess they're grooming someone else. I don't know who it is, but I guess it's one of the staff or like one of the special teams that's working there right now. I don't know the full story, but yeah, I heard that. No.
Sorry.
That threw me. Sorry. Yeah. So I realistically I can only see them for like 2 years. I mean, it's just weird though. That guy fucking sucks. I mean, you had what's his name? God, what's the guy in Green Bay quarterback?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you had him at your disposal, and it's like you couldn't do anything. It's like, really? I don't know, man. It's the guy sucks, and he's fat too. So fuck him.
Well, I will say, no, it's pretty remarkable that the fact that Mike McCarthy being gone from the Packers, being gone in last year when they went, I believe, when they were under 500. We know that much. They had one of them weird hockey records last season.
Oh, with the fucking tie or whatever.
Yeah, but the fact that after he gets fired, the Packers now go. What did the Packers end up going? 11-5, or was it 12-4? I can't remember.
Let me look it up really quickly.
Yeah, let's pull up the fucking NFL standings just so we have that shit on standby. But regardless, even if it is 11 or 12 wins, you turn around from last season and then you turn it into an 11-12 win season. Obviously, there was some dissension between Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy. So Hot Take says 13-3. So I was off both times. I mean, that's just. I'm sorry, bro. You go. Isn't that the second most winning team in the NFL? But behind Baltimore?
Yes.
I mean, it's got to be close.
Well, they're tied with San Francisco.
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot about San Fran. Well, I guess the... yeah, you're right. Yep, I forgot about San Francisco. Yep. Well, the fucking Saints, too. I forgot about the Saints. 13.
Well, they're on.
Yeah, they're a nobody now.
Fuck Drew Brees.
But, it's like... I don't know. It's such a white bread fucking corn cracker subject, be like, oh, obviously there was dissension between McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers. But it's true. Obviously, there was something going on there, and the fact that McCarthy's out and now they're 13 wins up, I don't know, it's pretty shocking. But listen, it's not like the Dallas Cowboys are not notorious for being fucking retarded. So, you know, you have a team like that and you go 8-8, it's just an embarrassment. And if you think listen, I don't want to judge ahead of time. Mike McCarthy may go there and do really good. I mean, Mike McCarthy did kind of win a Super Bowl with the Packers. You know, so it is what it is. But Jason Garrett going to be an offensive coach in New York possibly is that is an all-time New York sports move.
I'm not surprised.
Let's get the redheaded bitch child on our offensive team. He is one ugly motherfucker.
It really is.
I would fuck Jerry Jones before I fuck Jason Garrett. By the way, did someone say that Jason Witten is rumored to be the head coach of Dallas? After
what?
No, I'm sorry, not Dallas, but New York. Is that true, D?
No, it was Joe Judge. It looks like.
Joe Judge. Joe Judge is what I heard. I don't know where you got that name from.
I thought someone in the chat said Jason Witten.
Well, keep in mind that New York Giants are just talking. It's not official to the ex-coach of Dallas. I don't know why I always forget his name. I mean, the team's a nobody, so I'm not surprised why I forget his name. But they're just in talks, or it's rumors that they are asking for permission to talk to him. So nothing is set in stone.
I gotcha. All right. And I was going to say, like, why would Jason Witten coach? I mean, the guy's fucking still playing. I thought, you know, for some reason I thought he was going to, like, retire and then go coach or something. Travis Keene says the Giants want him to be their offensive coach. Jason Witten? Isn't he still playing for the Cowboys?
I have not heard that. I see Jason Garrett in the conversation to be their offensive coordinator, but I do not see that anywhere.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm confused. TSS cleared this up. He said, I was answering D-Moon question of who would they be preparing as the next head coach for McCarthy in the coming years. So he said Jason Witten. Oh, that's what I said. That's kind of how I started that. Like, I thought it was going to come after the Mike McCarthy era. So, yeah, credit to me. I was dead on.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then in the front page, I was looking right now at ESPN. Yeah, so it looks like the Giants are set to hire Joe Judge. It's not official yet, but it looks like it's gonna happen.
Fucking Joe Judge. Were they just obsessed with the Judge name there in New York?
Probably.
Gives them a hard on.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, Aaron Judge, Joe Judge, we're winners.
Both fucking queers.
Oh, fuck balls.
Now, I have a question for both of you.
For both of us?
Yeah, for both of you guys.
For both. Because
I don't know how to feel about this. Is it even in the realm of conversation that Tom Brady's gonna leave the Pats if he goes to next season?
No.
Then why the fuck is it fucking everywhere, dude?
Because that's what people do with Patriots stories. They're like, oh, Tom Brady's leaving, Bill Belichick's leaving. It's unbelievable. No, it's just...
Well, yeah. And then also keep in mind, what was last year's topic? Oh, is Tom Brady retiring? Is this it? Like, is he done? And he fucking signs 2 years. So it's always going to be controversy in the upcoming years. Like, is he going to go somewhere else or is he going to retire? Like, you're going to hear a lot of that. I don't believe it.
Well, it's just par for the course. People need fucking stories to talk about, and they always pick the worst shit ever, you know?
Yeah, fucking...
Shut up, Drew. Sorry.
Oh, that wasn't for me. Brady to the Chargers has been trending for 3 fucking days now.
Why? Is that...
And I don't get that at all.
Does anybody follow up on that? Like, I haven't seen that. People keep saying they've seen that trending. I don't see it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
All right, dummy. You're back on the block. News headlines.
I heard a lot of
That's what I was just throwing out.
I didn't hear the Chargers, but I kept hearing Tennessee because he's linked to someone over there. I don't know what, and I hear a lot of things, bro. I don't believe any of it until I actually see it. I'm not gonna buy into those stories.
All right, Dummy.
Yes.
Headlines.
That's what I was just throwing at you.
What, the fucking Tom Brady thing?
The Tom Brady thing.
You asked a question.
The McCarthy fucking signs 5 deals or 5 fucking years.
No. D Moon brought that up.
D Moon did not bring that up.
D Moon brought up the Mike McCarthy signing. And
Credit to
then
me.
we riffed on it. You didn't bring that up.
Am I going fucking crazy right now? Because I'm like 90% sure I brought that up.
No. D Moon literally goes, I don't know if you guys talked about it or not, but Mike McCarthy signing with Dallas. And I said, yes, we talked about this yesterday. And then we started talking about it.
And then I mentioned he signed 5 years.
It doesn't matter if you shoehorned a fucking fact in there. What does that mean? You started with, I brought this up. No, you didn't. Comment?
No comment.
All right, headlines. Headlines!
There's not much.
What the fuck?
I've been looking at headlines this whole time, and I've been feeding them into the conversation.
Look in the fucking wire room.
The fucking wire room.
Fuck, you should have that up right now. You should always have the wire room up. It even shows you saw it. And you didn't fucking say anything. You fucking shithead. It literally says you saw it and fucking ignored it.
Well, let me just be the weatherman here. Houston High School evacuated.
No,
after
shut the
an
fuck
explosion.
up. Shut up. You fucking asshole.
Wait. Hey, can I interject really quickly? I just need to ask, because, again, I didn't see the last portion of the show, and I don't know if you guys talked about this. The casting of, or I guess the reveal of who is going to be a part of the new Batman.
I'm sorry. I'm so mad right now. I can't talk.
Well,
we talked about Colin Farrell, yeah.
Okay, you guys did. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dummy. Did you want to take credit for bringing that up too?
No, I actually didn't bring that one up.
Why did you read the story that the high school in Houston was evacuated after an explosion? Excuse me. I apologize. Let me rephrase this. Quote from Gatekeeper Drew. Houston High School evacuated after explosion. Dummy. Comment? Anything at all?
I guess I took the bait, according to Drew.
What?
Wait, I'm confused of what you want from me here. You said look in the wire room. I looked at the wire room. I read what was put in the wire room. What the fuck do you want?
I want you to look up shit in the headlines. So when we do, oh my God. Let me make this clear, okay? You fucking shithead boob. Before we go on the air, I want you to have a collection of news stories. Just small ones, little quick hits, as we like to call them. All right? And then bring them to the show, and when I say, dummy, what's in the news? And you just give me some of them. It's not hard. Just give me some stories. I need help. I can't do fucking everything. But the fact that I asked for headlines, you didn't have any, and then Gatekeeper Drew gives you a story in the chat and quote, Houston High School evacuated after explosion, dummy. He's helping you. It shows that you saw it, ignored it, and then when I went to you for headlines again, you had nothing. Comment?
No comment.
Thank you. All right. D-Moon? What's in the headline?
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. Wow. Sometimes you got to do it on the air, folks. Never helps off the air, I can tell you that much. We are taking, listen, This is something. Actually, dummy. Here's your moment. Let's go ahead and plug for Thursday.
All right. Sounds good. Did you manage to find the poll in your Twitter at all, or?
I did, and I retweeted it. I should probably look it up again, though.
I was about to say, maybe
to get a fresh retweet.
But we came up with the idea maybe a couple weeks ago that now we're going to start doing a poll at the beginning of every month for that first Thursday to see who is going to own the Thursday voting stuff. Right now, obviously, it is Dashwood. There's a poll up there of 4 others that you can vote on. And then we're going to see who takes it over or if that person keeps it. I think right now, the last time I checked, Alexa Bliss is in the lead for this current one.
The last I checked, Alexa Bliss was in the lead slightly.
Okay.
It wasn't by a lot, though.
So there obviously is still time to swing it if you haven't voted on that yet.
Let me see. According to the poll that we put up Friday, no, whatever day it was, doesn't matter. Here it is. Who will face Tennille Dashwood next week to take over the Thursday show, next week being this Thursday? The options were Alexa Bliss, Lana, Sasha Banks, and Jessica Biel. And now Sasha Banks has taken the lead over Jessica Biel, and that's just not cool at all. So Alexa Bliss is leading at 34% after 102 votes. I'm going to put a fresh retweet out there. I don't know, D and Dummy, if you guys want to maybe retweet that as well. But there's some questions to be brought up. Derailed in the chat says, I was driving and knew nothing about it. Figured it would be at least something. You're correct. It was. You're right. That was something compared to Dummy's nothing. A1D says, would you do celebrities? I mean, I would do them. Like Gall versus Dashwood. So I guess that's the question, though. This is Dummy's child here. So you got to ask Dummy.
I was about to say it again.
You were.
Not going to say it.
Good stop.
Yes, I'd say that's perfectly fine. It's never been put forward that it should be just WWE divas or fucking women's wrestlers. I believe that it could be possibly anybody, especially now that we had this whole Gal Gadot versus Margot Robbie. On top of that, I'd say that'd be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, it all started because of Alexa Bliss. I always had Alexa Bliss gifs on screen. Obviously, I think Alexa Bliss is one of the hottest chicks I've ever seen. So it morphed into Bliss Thursday. And so I guess by the fact that she's in the WWE, it just kind of formed into that it was just wrestlers. But I think it's better if we branch out. Fuck.
I mean, you threw Jessica Biel on there, right?
Yeah, I put Jessica Biel on there just because that's my girl. But, like, it's... I think by using celebrities in pop culture, it'll definitely help maybe attract more an audience, too. More people outside of the audience. So the winner of Godot versus Robbie gets Dashwood. That's not bad.
That wouldn't be a bad idea because it was a pretty popular poll.
But we'll probably stick to the poll that we all just retweeted at this particular moment because people have been voting on it for a week. There's only 10 hours and 10 minutes left. 102 votes have come through. Alexa Bliss leading by 11%. So we may see the return of Bliss Thursday. But here's the thing. We've had Bliss versus Dashwood before, and Bliss literally lost 3 out of the 4.
Yeah, this is true. I believe she only made it to the semi. I think only one picture did.
Yeah. On Twitter, the Social Injustice rapper says, I love me some Alexa myself, but I think we need someone new like Sasha. Who's with me? Sasha and Tennille? Now that's new and hot. Hot Take in the chat says, the Bliss needs to return.
I think people might be ready. Who knows?
I think so.
Up to them.
I would agree for something new. But, I mean, if we're going to do, celebrities, shouldn't you do a new poll, or are you cool with just keeping this one?
No, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna stick with this poll, and if Bliss ends up retaking Thursdays, because what'd you say, once a month, Dummy?
Once at the beginning of the month.
Once at the beginning of the month. So we'll just say in February we'll move towards the question is, how do we choose? Do we have people email me options? How do we how are the fuck are we supposed to weed out who gets on the polls and who doesn't.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't we? What we can do is like, let's say for example, Alexa wins this month, right? And then she takes on whatever Tennille and wins. So what we could do for the next month, since Tennille is it was a loser, she goes in back of the line and she's not featured in the poll. You know what I mean? So that way you could always get someone new.
Okay.
I like that.
So, I mean, obviously options, I got to say. So, sooner or later, I mean, we're going to have to include Gal Gadot and Margot Robbie on the next poll.
Oh, definitely.
Do you
Stopped? I stopped.
do you know how hot it would be having pictures of Gal Gadot and Margot Robbie on our Thursday shows?
Ooh.
You want to talk about a change? That would be perfect. Bliss gets a mandatory rematch. If she loses, she is banned. Oof.
No.
Nah, I can't ban Alexa Bliss. I can't do that to my girl. Well, boys, what do you think? Did we miss anything today? Is there anything else we should go over before we wrap things up?
There was one more thing that someone brought up to me on Twitter the other day, saying that you haven't talked about how you felt about the Rise of Skywalker yet.
That's true. I've been discussing with myself how to go about that. So with that, kind of out there, the reason I haven't talked about it so far is because I wanted to give people an adequate amount of time to go see the film. Do you think that's been an adequate amount of time?
I think we've been at about 3 weeks, almost a month, just about.
Okay.
I think anyone who wanted to watch it should have watched it by now. And if you haven't, then it's like you're probably just a casual fan and you probably don't care about this point.
All right, well, let me ask. D or Dummy, are you on squad for tomorrow here?
I will be, yes.
D, what about you?
That's
Okay. Has everyone here seen it?
Yes.
Okay. So tomorrow, the official review of The Rise of Skywalker from JB Sports Radio. How's that sound?
I like it.
I feel like that should be the only topic. That way we don't get sidetracked. Assuming that nothing else surfaces from this horseshit Red Sox bull. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever's in the headlines is in the headlines. We can't control that. But as of this moment, tomorrow will officially be our Rise of the Skywalker review. And that'll move us into our Thursday show. And then, of course, Friday, we're going to do our divisional round. We have divisional round predictions and then Stump the Dummy on Friday. And I'm telling you right now, Friday's show is going to be fucking lit. We're going to have a new Jeopardy board up there of all custom-made topics by yours truly and D and Gatekeeper Drew. Dummy, you're really going to like this on Friday.
I think I'm probably going to die.
Big change. So we have divisional round predictions and Stump the Dummy on Friday. Thursday we have Tennille versus Alexa Bliss most likely. And then tomorrow, Rise of the Skywalker. That's the fucking lineup, baby. All right, folks. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, first of all, I guess I should plug a couple of things. Don't forget to like and subscribe here on the channel. And also, don't forget our main channel, JB Sports Radio. Also on social media at JB Sports Radio as well. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And JBSportsRadio.com. All right, folks. That's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, take care.